This is kind of awkward, but you see, besides being the host of the show, I'm also one of the best reporters. And you'll see in this marvelous story I did over at Rockside School. You know, I've gone to Maple Schools my entire life, and one of the highlights of elementary school is when the animal guy came to visit. But I never thought I'd have a chance to ever star in one of his shows. The animal guy? Who is that? Well, his human name is Mr. Conley, and he's been doing this wild job for over 30 years now. It all began as a 1930s Depression-era job for his father, who was the original animal guy, until he retired, and that's when Mr. Conley took over. So he goes to different elementary schools and teaches kids about animals. I got a chance to ask him a question before his Rockside School presentation. Now, what is it that you give the kids that the classroom teachers don't?
Well, everything in a classroom is usually in a book. When they come down to the animal show, they're actually seeing the live animal, and they can relate more one-on-one, even though they don't get to touch and handle the animals. Plus, they get a breakdown of the history of the animal, where it's from, how it lives, what it eats, all the information, which is, in my way, better than just reading something in a book. Because I can read something in a book, and I may remember it or may not, but if I actually see it, it holds a lot more, it's easier to remember.
Most of the kids thought the animals were way cool, but others thought they needed a bath. Well, I thought the animals were great too, and I think Mr. Conley is a very nice person. I mean, he is the one who gave me my big break as a star. How's that? Let's just say that I had a date with a very big snake. Yep, this snake didn't bother me one bit. To tell you the truth, I stole the show. Some kids weren't as brave as I was. I mean, not too many people can handle a boa constrictor the way I did. Seeing such fun animals as this, I knew there had to be some educational value. Now, how is it what you show these kids going to help them on the proficiency test?
Okay, it helps in a number of ways, but one thing that the teachers have commented about is the fact I put up a world map, and I teach them map reading, but the information about the animals will work right in with their science and so forth.
I think the animal guy is a pretty extraordinary man and has a lot of patience to deal with those animals and the kids too. Mr. Conley finished with his famous juggling bit, just like when I was in elementary, and I was sorry to hear him say that he was retiring soon. Now, I can't think of a less glamorous TV debut than being attacked by a boa. But if that's what it takes to be a star, well, I've got the footage. I'm Salina Dubose for Maple Schools Today. And here's all the fun and the newfound school spirit at our annual homecoming festivities.